B me and few years ago. Befriend with A. A introduces me to a group of friends. Among them there is B. B becomes quickly my BFF, like an older brother spiritually. I meet C, a girl, she becomes my GF. I introduce C to the nerds group. Months later, love triangle between me, C and B somehow win this triangle at the price of relationships with A, B, and group of friends. Me and C break up. FF months. C does false accusations on me and damage my reputation severely. To the point I have to make a declaration on the cops. A and C become a couple for a few months. FF years. Never talked again to A and B. A is successful on a work field I'd like to deep into, but I think even if time passed we'll never be friends again. I think I'll meet A soon and it will be fucking awkward. I still see him ever and on my SNS feed since he is a public figure now. I think to talk to B from time to time to make amends for the past but never had the opportunity. Might run into B and maybe, like me he still didn't process everything, might be violent. C seems to doing alright. I and C somehow make peace with the past, moving forward to different directions. Last time I've met C was really awkward, still got unsolicited news from her since she becomes a public figure too. Realize after years I'm back to square one, came back to life with parents, not in good health on all aspects possibles, insecure. Realize while typing this it is a miracle I didn't physically bump into them since I came back to my hometown. Meanwhile I keep being more and more depressed since I came back to family home. My next step on my plan isn't keeping me motivated like I used to. MFW thoughts get darker and darker each passing day. TL, Dr. Anon has a hard time coping with past relationships stories and reflecting what and where he is right now. I know I shouldn't trust my feelings past 9 p.m., but damn I'm having a hard time recently. Be me. 31 virgin neat. Meet cute blonde girl in math class, pic related. She's 18 freshman in college. She has a boyfriend back home. We hang out every weekend. Kiss her and she palms my face and pushes me away. Hee Anon, you know I have a boyfriend, what are you doing? Apologize. Every weekend we go on what are basically dates. Every time I'm tickling her or holding her hand. One time I tickled her so hard she farts. Last week we went to a Fall Out Boy concert and we both get completely blackout drunk. She can barely stand or walk. I carry her back to the hotel and throw her on the bed. About to walk out the door. She yanks on my arm towards her. Her tongue is wrestling mine in her mouth. I take off her shorts and panties. She tells me this is going way too far and I need to stop. I apologize and try to pull my pants up and leave. I slip and I fall and my cock accidentally falls right into her pussy and she moans. I start thrusting inside of her wet pussy. Afterwards she passes out and I sneak away. The next morning she texts me and calls me a jerk. Says that I tried to take advantage of her and that she is never talking to me ever again. She blocks my number and everything on social media. She dropped out of class last week and I haven't seen or heard from her since. Be me. 28. Lives with wifey and has stressful job. Wifey said I look miserable. Boss is a jerk. Wifey stressed. Ask management to change me to another area so I don't have to see boss anymore. Me happy, not been happy for a while, so this is big deal. Things starts to look up for once. Wife's phone dies and has to buy new one online. Wifey stressed because people steal packages. Me gets home happy. Wifey stressed because package hasn't arrived yet. Told her everything's going to be fine. Wifey even more stressed because I don't stress with her. Not happy anymore. Wifey tells me that I'm making the whole thing about me. Me even more doomer now. Package arrives. Wifey happy. Wifey asks me what's wrong. Don't want to talk about it because it's not about me. Wifey annoyed. I was finally feeling better and she had to burst my bubble because of her package, which BTW was going to be fine because we set the address to my office and the doorman was going to receive it. Pic unrelated. Me, mid-20s, socially incompetent fetus, never even flirted with any woman in my life. Match with girl on Dualicious, meme 4chan dating app, chat with her in the app and quickly move on to Discord. Have 3-hour-long chat session. We really click and connect. Talk about deeply personal things, our futures, past, fears, where we are in life etc. It tells me I can just be direct with her and not to beat around the bush. Tell her what I look like. She doesn't mind. Never felt like this with any other person before. Convo turns sexual. She sends me nudes with timestamp. Tells me how she's excited to show off and that she hasn't done it in a long time. Keep chatting till we tell each other nighty-night. The next day we chat again. Shorter, no sexual stuff this time, but still a good convo. Feel kinda horny out of nowhere today. Remember how she was really excited to show off 2 days ago. Text her, hey, I'm not sure if this is too forward but can I see your butt again? She says she feels creeped out and disgusted by me and doesn't want to talk again. Immense. She might have been the one. Please tell me how much of a degenerate I am. Me. Have diverse friend group growing up Asian, Black, Mexican. All social outcast in our own ways. Gradually stop talking to everyone. End up being blackpilled and a nationalist. Fast forward 8 years. Reconnect with old friend group. Everyone is married or has a GF. Everyone talking about their jobs and 401k. I have no wife nor a job. I start becoming suicidal after this encounter. Regret and start pondering my pathetic life. Should I end it, brothers? How do I cope? Shitskin surpassed me in every facet of life. I could barely utter a word out in front of these people without looking like a fool. Me. Lost my wallet on my way to work. Fuck, I'm such a retard. JPG. Fuck, I only have $150 and the cost of replacing all those cards is going to fuck me over. Get a call. Hey, I found your wallet. I live in a country where you can find out someone's phone number if you know their name. She saw my ID and used that. Thank God. I meet her, thanking her a million times over. Feel she deserves a reward. Pull out a random bill from the wallet. Accidentally give her a $50 bill. I leave and realize I definitely couldn't afford to give her that. I did the right thing though, alright? Me. Bored out of my mind. Try online dating one last time. Go on /sock/ Go to kick meetup thread. Nothing but faggots and bitches that will only talk to you if you want to buy their nudes. Not one single normal woman that wants to make friends. Not one decent person willing to make friends. Not one single girl who just wants to chat with random strangers, meet up and get off or even be fucked buddies. It's just whores trying to make it in the OnlyFans simp market. Every single last woman. Is this what normies say I was really missing out on? For socialize. I can't say anything interesting enough to take their goddamn eyes off of their phones. They're also visibly uncomfortable and don't want to be approached. The get laid and socialize arguments are just ploys designed to gaslight you into integrating with their miserable world of gossip, drama and cuckoldry. I never hated women in this gay society so much before. I'm so fucking glad I was born with the ability to go without talking to anyone and still be mentally okay. Me. Have been socially retarded my entire life, had about 2 friends in middle school. None since. Attend college and dorm in an attempt to force myself to be social. Introduce myself to all my roommates, make attempts to hang out with all of them. None reciprocate. Have a habit of talking too quietly since my hearing is fucked up and I feel like him speaking much louder than I actually am. Decided to not speak to anyone rest of semester. Spent entire semester in dorm room afraid to go outside with loud Arabic roommate never allowing me any peace. Would go days without eating because too afraid to go out and get food. End up failing nearly all my classes and putting myself into thousands of dollars of debt for 3 credits. Realize I might be like this for my entire life. What the fuck is wrong with me? How do I fix this? Me. Drive to downtown and park. Have 5 different people say hello to me as I walk the sidewalk, say hi back to them all. Sit at the outdoor tables at my favorite Italian restaurant. Chat with the nice couple at the next table as I wait for the waitress. Talk to the waitress for a few minutes before I make my order. Have an older couple from out of town stop and talk to me about the restaurant and what they can do in town. Finish my nice meal, take a walk. More people greet me and I greet more people. Go to the cool candy store, ice cream parlor, coffee shop across the park to get candy for my baby brother's birthday party. Talk with a pretty girl about the new ice cream flavors. Have a nice conversation with an older lady about how much the downtown has grown in the last few years. Walk back to my car, many more greetings on the way. Next day I check out 4chan. Some weirdo insists none of that can happen, ever. Buddy, I have no idea where you are from, but strangers talking to each other is very much a part of the culture of the American South. People who don't talk to strangers are seen as odd.